Well, Goa Public Service Commission recently has released a notification for the change in examination scheme starting this November. That is November 2025. Now let us quickly run through what all changes have been made. So the duration of the examination in the existing scheme was about 90 minutes. Now it has been cut down to 75 minutes. Next, the total marks for each examination was for 75. Now it has come down to 60. Well, we are discussing about CBRT. Yes? Now the posts were divided into two types. One is a teaching and the other one was non-teaching. So I'll tell all the changes starting from the non-teaching staff first. Now for non-teaching, first English was for 10 marks. Now it is still continued as 10 marks but with the addition of these 10 marks being for comprehension. There has already been added another 5 marks for English grammar. Yes? Now, the general knowledge portion also was for 10 marks before, will also be about 10 marks now, which will also include current affairs from Goa. That is one key point to note. Next, we'll move on to logical reasoning. The logical reasoning portion before was for 25 marks, which has now been cut down to 10 marks. Yes? Now, there was core that was for JSO, it was different. For BDO, it was different. Now, it was for about 30 marks before. Now, it has come down to 25 marks. So, that was for non-teaching posts. We'll quickly run through the teaching posts as well. English was for 5 marks. Now, English comprehension has been added and made it up to 10 marks. Then, general knowledge was for again 10 marks, will still continue to be there for 10 marks. In addition to that, the current affairs for Goa as well as India is being added here. Next, for logical reasoning, which has stayed consistent from 10 marks before to 10 marks now. The only change or a substantial change that comes here is in the form of core. The core before was for 50 marks, now the core subjects will be for 30 marks. Now, another major change that comes here is that the passing percentage has been reduced. Previously for general category, it was for 60 marks, 60%, let me correct myself. Now it has come down to 50%. For OBC, CFF, it was 55 before, now it has come down to 45. Even for SC/SC, it was 50%, now it has come down to 40%. So reduction in 10% can be seen across the spectrum for teaching and non-teaching staff as well. Now there are a few speculations as to why this is being done. One and the foremost and the most important one being the examination pattern has to be made a little easier is what the general consensus of the crowd is. The commission has also notified that the number of invites after CBRT will be 5 times the number of notified posts. Like for example, let's say JSO had 20 posts, the number of invites after CBRT would be 5 times 20, that is 100 people will be called for further processing. Now this has been mentioned in the notification as well, where it says after the CBRT, commission shall invite 5 times the number of candidates against the number of vacancies advertised. It is already mentioned. Well, let us just quickly run through what we had discussed today. It's like a short quick recap. Now, the first thing that changed was time. That was from 90 minutes previously to 75 minutes. Next, for marks, that was reduced from 75 marks to 60 marks. The most important changes can be seen in the core areas for both teaching and non-teaching staff. The core that was there for teaching staff before was for 50 marks. Now it has come down to 30 marks. Then even for the non-teaching staff, it was 30. It is reduced to 25. Another key addition here is the accommodation of English grammar and differentiation of English between English comprehension and English grammar. So those were the key pointers that we need to keep in mind. Well, if you're talking about dates, the most important date is from 1st November 2025. Any other exam that GPSC conducts, it can be for teaching and non-teaching staff. The new examination scheme will be there. Thank you for watching.